The check sat in the middle of the white linen tablecloth like a loaded gun no one wanted to touch. My parents stared at the ceiling. My sister suddenly found her nails fascinating. Her husband patted every pocket with theatrical confusion. "Oh no," he muttered, "I must have left my wallet at home." 4 grown adults, flawless timing, suspiciously empty pockets. The waiter hovered, uncomfortable, waiting. I felt the heat of their expectation pressing against my skin. A familiar pressure, old, toxic. My sister finally sighed dramatically. "Well, looks like you'll have to get this one, since you're the one with money." I reached into my coat. Their eyes lit up. I pulled out my hand, opened my fingers, and let a single penny hit the table. It clinked, sharp as a blade. Then I raised my hand slightly, beckoning. A man in a navy suit stepped out from the bar area and walked toward me. My family went still. This was the moment everything shifted. They'd always done this. Invited me places with fake warmth, then forgotten wallets, split checks unevenly, or conveniently needed help paying. But the money wasn't the real wound. It was the entitlement, the assumption, the weaponization of guilt. Growing up, my sister got the attention, the praise, the gifts. I got responsibility. She crashed cars, I paid repairs. She ran up credit card debt, I consolidated it. She failed classes, I tutored her. If I said no, I was difficult. If I hesitated, I was selfish. Even when I finally made something of myself, worked long hours, saved, invested, they twisted the narrative. "You're lucky, you owe us, you should help your family." I learned to keep my victories quiet, my bank account quieter. But somehow, they always sniffed out the scent of money. That's why they invited me tonight, not to celebrate Christmas, to corner me. My mother cleared her throat. "So, honey, about your savings." My stomach tightened. Here it was. My father leaned in. "We think your money should work for the whole family." Translation: they wanted access, control, a slice. My sister chimed in, "You're single, no kids. What do you even need all that money for?" Her husband added, "We're struggling, you know, mortgage, bills, tuition. You can help." They said help, but meant obey. They believed my success belonged to them, that my boundaries were negotiable, that I wouldn't dare push back. I smiled, because they were wrong. I went quiet, not submissive, strategic. I let them ramble about family unity, about pooling resources, about doing the right thing. My sister suggested I gift her $30K. Her husband proposed I invest in his business. My parents wanted a monthly contribution. They thought they were circling prey. I was mapping their pressure points. While they talked, I sent a subtle text under the table. "It's time." 2 minutes later, I saw my lawyer enter the hotel lobby and position himself behind the bar. They didn't notice. Too busy planning how to carve me open. By the time the check arrived, I was ready. The total came to $462. No one moved. My parents exchanged a glance, an unspoken command. My sister cleared her throat. "Well, you're covering it, right, since it's Christmas?" "Of course," I said gently. Relief washed over their faces. I reached slowly for my pocket. They leaned in, and I placed the penny down. The sound echoed. My mother's smile died first. What is that?" "Payment," I said. My sister laughed, but it was brittle. "Stop playing around," her husband snapped. "This isn't funny." "No," I agreed. "It's not." I lifted my hand. My lawyer walked toward us. My father stiffened. "Who is that?" "Someone," I said, "who's about to explain a few things." Kessler, sharp suit, cold eyes, placed a stack of documents on the table. "Good evening," he said. "I'm attorney Michael Kessler, representing your child." My mother swallowed. "Representing for what?" He opened the folder. First, regarding tonight's bill, your attempt to coerce my client into unwanted financial responsibilities has been documented. My sister gasped. Coerce? Kessler continued, unfazed. Secondly, my client has prepared legal notices regarding the unauthorized use of their name for loan applications. My father's face drained of color. He knew. He absolutely knew. My sister's husband went rigid. His eyes shot to her. "You told me that was fine," my sister stammered. I thought—" Kessler removed another document. "These are reports to the bank and credit bureau. Fraud investigations begin next week." Chaos erupted. My mother grabbed my arm. "Why would you do this to us?" I looked at her, calm. "You did it to yourselves." My father slammed his fist on the table. "We're family." "That's why I'm not pressing criminal charges," I said. "Just financial restrictions." Kessler nodded. "Effective immediately, you are legally barred from requesting loans, funds, access, or financial benefits from my client. Any attempt will be considered harassment and reported." My sister collapsed back in her seat, whispering, "This can't be happening." Kessler added, "Payment for tonight's meal will be handled by the parties who ordered it." The waiter, suddenly relieved, placed the card reader in front of my father. My father stared at it like it was radioactive. I stood up. Their voices followed me, pleading, accusing, cracking with panic. My mother cried, my father cursed, my sister begged. I didn't turn around. I paid nothing more than that penny. Outside, the winter air was sharp and clean, a contrast to the suffocating heat of their entitlement. Kessler walked beside me. "Are you all right?" he asked. I nodded. For the first time in decades, I felt free. No more emotional manipulation. No more financial traps. No more family debts disguised as obligations. Just clarity. And distance. I looked back once through the glass, at the wreckage they created, the bill they now had to face, the consequences finally finding them. Then I stepped into the night and whispered, "Merry Christmas," to me.